In this tutorial, we will be discussing how to top stitch even and precise lines on an elastic waistband for Greenstyle patterns such as the Balboa shorts, Moxi shorts, or motion shorts. In addition to your shorts and the elastic, you'll need a ruler and 4 to 8 pins. For those who would like more visual guidance for stitch lines, a washable marker can be used on the waistband to draw stitching guides. This step will be done after the waistband has been sewn on, but before the elastic has been fed through the channel. The lines can be drawn on either the inside or outside of the waistband. Measure and mark the desired number of lines at their desired location. Draw the lines around the entire waistband. If using this method, you'll sew with the lines facing up, so make sure your bobbin and top threads match accordingly. Sew the pattern following the instructions until the elastic has been inserted into the waistband channel and the gap has been closed. The first step in the process is to ensure that the elastic is equally distributed around the entire waistband. To do this, grab the shorts at either the front and back or on either side and pull. This should equally distribute the gathering of the waistband fabric. It will be easiest to verify equal gathering by looking along the top of the elastic. The section in the back where the elastic overlaps is likely to be the spot where you'll need to readjust the fabric. Simply redistribute and tug again. Once satisfied with distribution, use 4 to 8 pins to secure the fabric to the elastic. Starting at the center front, place a pin vertically. Repeat at the center back and on either side. If you prefer, secure additional pins between the 4 quadrants. By placing the pins, we are limiting how far the fabric can be pulled as the shorts are fed through the sewing machine. When sewing, the elastic doesn't need to be pulled as hard as possible. You'll simply pull enough from pin to pin that the slack is taken out of the fabric. If you haven't already drawn stitch guides, once the elastic is pinned, decide the width of the channels. Elastic can be separated into equal parts or with 2 narrow channels at the top and a bigger section running through the middle. For these shorts, I used 1.5 inch elastic and I want 3 equal sections, so I'll be sewing 2 lines 1/2 inch from the top and bottom of the channel. Set the machine with the needle at center position. Lengthen the stitch to 3.5 to 4. If you did not draw lines on the waistband, you'll be using the marks on the machine to give the desired channel width. Before sewing, pull any excess fabric down towards the body of the shorts. Not doing so can result in a puffy top stitch channel. Start stitching at the center back. If not using marker lines, align the top of your waistband to the intended mark on the machine. Drop the needle and remove your first pin. Grab the waistband at the next pin and pulling the elastic enough to take up the slack in the fabric, guide the waistband along, being mindful of the mark you're following on the machine. At this point, you'll be pulling from the front and back of the presser foot. Ensure you're allowing the elastic to progress through the feed dogs, not resisting the progress of the fabric. Continue around the circumference of the waistband. Back stitch to lock the threads in place when you return to center back. Once the first channel is done, shift the fabric up to approximately where the next stitch line will go. Measure to ensure that the next stitch line will be the desired length from the first. If not using the washable marker lines, take note of where the top of the waistband now aligns on your machine markings. Start the next pass in the same manner as the first, grabbing the elastic at the point of your next pin. Pull fabric taut and guide the waistband as you top stitch. With these 2 or 3 simple extra steps, you'll have a waistband with even elastic tension and parallel stitch channels.